กลับมาขับ X Team ในช่วงที่3นะคะช่วง Play Off ค่ะช่วงบทสัมภาษณ์ต่างๆแน่นอนว่าโปรเอกนะคะเป็นผู้ออกไปสัมภาษณ์เองเลยนะคะสำหรับสัปดาห์นี้เป็นใครคะ
ก็ไปสัมภาษณ์เป็นแบรนด์แมเนเจอร์ของฟุตจอยค่ะก็คือคุณทิโมธียุงนะคะซึ่งคุณทิโมธีเนี่ยก็บินมาไทยโดยเฉพาะเพราะว่าตลาดใน Southeast Asia เนี่ยนะของฟุตจอยเนี่ยประเทศไทยเป็นตลาดที่ใหญ่ที่สุดนะเพราะฉะนั้นแกก็บินมาเพื่อมาเขาเรียกว่าทำภารกิจอันนี้ก็คือว่าเดิมเนี่ยฟุตจอยเนี่ยจะมีสโลแกนว่าfirst shoe in golf first glove in golf ก็คือรองเท้าหรือว่าถุงมือของฟุตจอยในอันดับหนึ่งทีนี้แกเปลี่ยนเป็น the mark of the player เพราะนั้นการเปลี่ยนแปลงสโลแกนอันเนี้ยก็ต้องมีความหมายก็เลยไปสัมภาษณ์ว่าเปลี่ยนทำไม
ง่ายๆเลย
เปลี่ยนทำไมก็เลยได้มีโอกาสเจอกันซึ่งแกก็ให้เขาเรียกว่าเกร็ดหรือว่าเหตุผลที่ดีซึ่งเดี๋ยวธนกอล์ฟก็จะได้ไปติดตามชมนะครับว่าจากคุณธรรมที่อยู่ว่าทำไมฟุตจอยถึงเปลี่ยนแท็กไลน์หรือว่าสโลแกนจาก first shoe in golf เป็น the mark of the player
ค่ะงั้นไม่อย่าเสียเวลาค่ะไปติดตามกันเลยค่ะ
สวัสดีครับธนกอล์ฟครับถึงช่วงของ Play Off นะครับวันนี้นะครับเราได้รับเกียรติจากผู้บริหารระดับสูงของบริษัทฟุตจอยนะครับก็คือเป็นตำแหน่งของท่านแบรนด์แมเนเจอร์ฟุตจอย Southeast Asia นะครับคือคุณทิโมธียุง
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
เนื่องจากตลาดฟุตจอยในเมืองไทยใน Southeast Asia นะครับถือว่าเป็นตลาดที่ใหญ่ที่สุดใน Southeast Asia นะครับแล้วปรากฏการณ์ใหม่ของฟุตจอยก็คือว่าฟุตจอยเปลี่ยนแท็กไลน์นะครับจาก number one golf shoe นะครับ in golf นะครับเป็น the mark of the player เพราะฉะนั้นนะครับวันนี้เราได้รับเกียรติจากคุณทิโมธียุงนะครับ Hi Tim
Hi
Can I call you คุณทิม
Please
ครับผมโอเคคุณทิมครับ because of FootJoy is very successful
Yes
นะครับ and you change the tagline
Yes
from number one shoe in golf
and number one glove in golf as well
Yes
to the mark of a player
What is the objective
I think firstly is the number one shoe in golf and number one glove in golf tagline hasn't gone away. What we have done from a marketing perspective is to have this related to product-specific marketing. The mark of a player is essentially a little bit more generic, where we talk about the brand as a whole, and where we want people and golfers to identify themselves with the FJ mark, because the FJ mark is well renowned everywhere in the world. People know the brand and they relate to the brand, and we feel that through a recent survey that we did before we went to apparel full time, we found that people respected a lot of the logo, and we felt there was a strength in it, and we want to make sure that we want to exploit this to our marketing advantage.
Yeah. Wow. So, and what is your target when after people know that the mark of the players is shown?
Okay. In any brand in the world, people relate to the brand. When we did a survey, as I mentioned to you earlier on, a lot of golfers actually told us that the brand represents something. It represents respect, represents honor, represents trustworthiness, everything that is good. And in many ways, golfers are a special breed of person. We play with honor. If you hit the extra shot, if nobody sees it, you declare it yourself. It's a game of honor. And with that, we feel that using MJ, because of what it represents to a lot of golfers, it helps to bring out the best in them, because everybody wants to feel that they are the best.
Yes.
When you drive a nice car, a certain brand of car, you want to feel that you are related. You have that image of the brand, of the car. Or rather the image that your car projects. it's the same thing with FJ logo. When you project the FJ logo,
yes.
you are a reliable person, you are a trustworthy person, and you are an honorable person.
Yes. So you are the best
Yes,
to
the best.
wearing the FootJoy product.
Yes.
And because of FootJoy has been #1 shoe in golf and #1 glove
Yes,
in golf
golf.
too. So how do you maintain the quality such a very good product for long time?
Okay, I think a lot of people out there think that it's easy when you're #1, but I can tell you it's very difficult.
Yeah.
If you are the #1 guy driving in a Formula One race, you're always checking in the back to see who is coming up behind you. Because if it's very far away, it's okay. If it's very near, you have to be careful.
Right.
So to us, I think the challenge always is to maintain the #1 position. And we, for FJ FootJoy as a company itself, we have always believed in being a product-focused company. Two things. Well, one is that we do nothing but only golf. Okay, and the second thing, of course, is obviously the performance of the product. We have always made sure that we are product-focused, performance-focused. We don't try to cut costs here. And I think good thing is that we own our own factory.
Yes.
So a lot of these factors are within our control. We want to make sure that the golfers out there who are the ones who will determine whether we remain #1 or not, to make sure that they always have consistent product every time. And I think that is actually the best testament, because if our products do not pass the quality test of the consumers, we will never be #1. And our competitors will be able to catch up with us very easily. But because we have been so consistent, and our focus on performance has been so strong, in a good way, many have tried, but we've been fortunate that we've always been ahead by a good distance from our nearest competitor so far.
Wow.
Hopefully, may that long continue.
Yes. Wow. So because of FootJoy is always the best shoe in the golf and golf. And this year, 2012,
Yes.
what could team have for the golfers and the new product
Okay.
and the new product line?
Okay. Firstly, of course, we just introduced our full-line apparel.
Yes.
It is the Spring 2012 collection. That's the first time we have gone really full swing into apparel business. We have always been very strong in the outerwear business, where we are #1.
Yes.
Because as far as outerwear business itself in the US, where obviously because of the weather, there's a bigger market. We have been #1 selling outerwear there for a very long time. So this is a natural line extension where we go into golf apparel, and because the apparel business obviously also is very big. When we go in, we want to make sure that we go into the business properly and do it in a way that will enhance the FJ name. We didn't want to go in there and just do a little bit here and there and then pretend that we have a line. We went, employed people, get a full design team, and so sourcing team, and so on and so forth. So that was critical to our what I would term as a very, by our own terms, very successful launch for the apparel business. So far. So again, hopefully it will long continue. On the shoe front, I think very exciting is our XPS1 shoes. That has taken a tremendous momentum. It is what we call the most stable shoe in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, essentially because of the ability to keep the player, especially good players with fast swing speed, in the balance. Balance is key in golf. If you want to hit well and get the maximum distance, you need the balance. You are a pro, you know better than I do. So that has been a tremendous success, and this is one of those few times where we actually see a lot of people have used XPS1 and actually make referral for their friends, or friends who have played with golfers who are wearing the shoe and find that they are playing so much better. So we've been very excited about the progress with the XPS1. the glove category, we will have few new offerings this year. I can't share with you what it is now, but they will be essentially product improvement over the current categories. One of the key ones will be Cyflex. Cyflex was actually one of the most used on the PGA Tour, most visible, very popular among the PGA Tour members. And then there's another glove which is also very popular even here in Thailand called Weathersoft GTX. We will have actually Masters winner, recent Masters winner, Bob Watson actually going to wear this new GT Extreme, which we will be launching sometime in October this year. So we are very excited about that. Other than that, we have a new line of socks. People don't think much about the socks, but the socks can affect your overall well-being because if you have a wet socks, you feel very uncomfortable. When you feel uncomfortable, you may not play as well as you would like to. We're going to introduce what we call Merino Tour.
Merino Tour?
Yes, it's a Merino Tour socks. It's the best of the line. Wow. It uses natural fiber of the merino sheep. Actually, and of course, in our climate, you will say, Merino, you're crazy. It's so hot. But you know what? Merino wool actually helps regulate temperature. It's going to be coming out in the next couple of months. I think golfers out there will be very surprised. It's not itchy. It's a high performance product. It's one of the best, and a lot of the golfers, the best golfers in the world on the PGA Tour will be using it. So exciting times for us.
Wow, perfect, Kun Tim.
I hope so.
So if the fan of the Club 18 and the golfer who watch Kun Tim give the interview with me, and they're really interested in a FootJoy product.
Yes.
How do they get the information?
Okay. Obviously, firstly is through our website, www.footjoy.com.th for Thailand.
Yes.
And of course, through the many FootJoy authorized retailers around in Bangkok or around Thailand that we have, who sell our products. Those will be the good places to get as much information as possible. Or at any one point in time, you can always write to us. We are on Facebook, Southeast Asia, called FootJoy Southeast Asia. We're on Facebook. And we have a few more websites that you can actually connect yourselves to. We have blogs on the FJ website as well. So ask any questions that you have. We'll be more than happy to answer anything about the FJ product.
Wow. Thank you much, Kun Tim,
for your time. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับ
ท่านนักกอล์ฟก็ได้รับเขาเรียกว่าบทสัมภาษณ์จากคุณทิโมธียุงนะครับก็คือเป็นแบรนด์แมเนเจอร์ของ FootJoy Southeast Asia เรียบร้อยนะครับท่านนักกอล์ฟสามารถที่จะเข้าไปหาข้อมูลนะครับของ Product ของ FootJoy ได้ตามเว็บไซต์ที่คุณทิมได้บอก Thank you ครับคุณทิม Thank you for your time ครับท่านนักกอล์ฟครับก็ได้รับบทสัมภาษณ์จากคุณทิมนะครับคือคุณทิโมธียุงแบรนด์แมเนเจอร์ Southeast Asia ของ FootJoy เรียบร้อยนะครับเหตุผลของFootJoy ที่เปลี่ยนแท็กไลน์ก็คือว่าจาก number one shoe in golf number one growth in golf เป็น the mark of the player เนี่ยก็คือเหตุผลหลักก็คือเพื่อที่จะกระจายขยายฐานของนักกอล์ฟนะครับให้ได้รู้จักอุปกรณ์หรือว่าผลิตภัณฑ์ของFootJoyได้มากขึ้นนะครับไม่ใช่แค่แต่เพียงแต่ว่าเป็นทัวร์หรือว่านักกอล์ฟเก่งๆเท่านั้นและ product line ของFootJoyเนี่ยก็ได้ขยายเพิ่มขึ้นอย่างมากมายนะครับครับท่านนักกอล์ฟครับแล้วท่านนักกอล์ฟก็สามารถที่จะหาข้อมูลนะครับจาก Product ของ FootJoy ได้นะครับจาก www.footjoy.co.th ได้แล้วท่านนักกอล์ฟก็ได้พบในช่วงของ Playoff ได้ในตอนต่อไปสวัสดีครับ